Sixth-generation fighters, closer than you think. New fighter jet, Europe's finally announced sixth-generation shocked the Russia and China. There are plans to incorporate some sixth-generation technologies in the under-development, fifth-generation Advanced Multi-Role Combat Aircraft, AMCA. In September 2020 came the stunning news that the United States, US, has secretly designed, built and test-flown a prototype sixth-generation fighter jet under the Next Generation Air Dominance, NGAD, program. This was an event not expected for years. In fact, the last time an experimental fighter took off in the US was during the shootout for a fifth-generation fighter 20 years ago. That contract eventually was won by Lockheed Martin's F-35 Lightning II. It took over 10 years to complete and has become the most expensive American weapons program ever. Other nations are still struggling to make their own fifth-generation fighters. But this unnamed sixth-generation jet has taken just a couple of years, from the time serious work on the project commenced to actual flight. There are a handful of other sixth-generation programs in various stages of development around the world. While the European Future Combat Air System, FCAS, is expected to launch the first flight of its new generation fighter, NGF, in 2026, the British-led Tempest is expected to be operational by 2035. Both China and Russia are also believed to be working on their own sixth-generation combat planes. What is a sixth-generation fighter? At present, the definition is delightfully vague. According to Wikipedia, a sixth-generation fighter is a conceptualized class of jet fighter aircraft designed more advanced than the fifth-generation jet fighters that are currently in service and development. So what are the characteristics of fifth-generation jet fighters? The key ones are stealth, sensors, and supercruise. Stealth technology helps the aircraft to avoid detection by reducing or reflecting radar emissions, infrared, visible light, radio frequency spectrum and audio. The sensor suite includes advanced electronically scanned array, AESA, radar and electro-optical sensors to detect adversaries at long distance. It also includes sensor fusion, merging data from a variety of sensors and presenting it to the pilot as useful information. Supercruise means the fighter can fly supersonic without afterburner, thus significantly conserving fuel and increasing its combat endurance. Its main components will be the NGF, a sixth-generation fighter, as well as remote carrier vehicles, swarming drones, and cruise missiles. The NGF's key capabilities will include improved stealth,